So, ano mangyayari pag yung left and right hindi magkapareha? Like for example, dito, you get from the right, ang nakuha natin is 3, positive 3. Assuming positive 3 yung nakuha natin kanina. Ito na yung tinatawag natin na the limit does not exist. If, note lang natin ha, we call it the left limit muna. The left limit, yung nakuha natin dito sa kaliwa, hindi parehas sa right limit. Yung nakuha natin dito sa kanan, that's going to be the limit does not exist. Or, kung makikita nyo, ito yung magiging sagot natin. D and E. Pero, wag nyo lalagyan ng ng equal sign. So, for example, ito, no? So, limit of the function x squared plus 1. Consider na walang limit to. X. Huwag nyo isusulat na equals D and E, no? Kasi wala ngang limit, no? Wala siyang limit. So, ang isulat nyo lang is, itabi nyo lang dito. Does not exist. The limit does not exist. Let us illustrate yung the limit does not exist with this function, no? Bibigay ako ng, let's have this function. So, the limit does not exist when the right and left are not equal. So, meron tayo dito, example number 3. The limit of the function as x approaches positive 4. So, ang function natin na pinag-uusapan is a piecewise function. So, we have x plus 1 ang gagamiting function if x is lesser than 4. Ang gagamitin naman natin na function is x minus 4. The quantity x minus 4 raised to 2 plus 3 if x is lesser than or equal to 4. So, dito we have number line. This is our positive 4. Approach tayo doon. So, from the left, ang mga gagamitin nating values are going to be lesser than 4. So, anong gagamitin nating function from the left? Since they are lesser than 4, it's going to be lesser than 4, it's going to be x plus 1, no? Ito yung function na gagamitin natin. At the other hand naman, gagamitin natin is since mga greater than 4 or equal to 4 ang gagamitin natin, it's going to be the quantity x minus 4 raised to 2 plus 3. Ito yung function na gagamitin natin. So, from the left, gawa tayo ng table x and the function. Remember, ang gagamitin natin function dito ay ito, x plus 1. So, from the left, mga values, pwede natin gamitin is 3, 4, 3, 3.5, mga ganun. So, let's start with 3.7 para malapit na. 3.7. So, 3.7 plus 1, that's 4.7. 3.95 plus 1 is 4.95. We have 3.9999. So, apat. That's going to be 4.9999. So, ito na yung pinakamalapit natin, no? Malapit na dito na mana dito. So, roughly, the value or the limit from the left is 5. Sa right naman, we have x, f of x. So, ang gagamitin natin, the quantity x minus 4 is to 2 plus 3. Mag-start na tayo with 4.1. 4.1 will give us 3.01. 4.001 will give us 3.000001. Pwede kayo mag-calculator, and we have 4.00001. That's going to be 3 point, madaming zero. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 na zero. Ayan, 3.001. So roughly, as we get closer and closer to 4, the right limit will give us 3. So we have unequal limits coming from the left and coming from the right. And it is the time that the limit, pwede na natin isulat the limit of the function. We are referring to the piecewise function as x approaches positive 4 does not exist. Okay? So that's going to be the limit of a function doesn't exist. And annotation natin, if x approaches the constant from the left, if yung value ng x is coming from the left, dito, papunta siya doon, so approaches from the left, that is the limit. And then the limit of the function x as x approaches the constant, pero maglalagay tayo ng negative kasi coming from the left. So limit of the function as x approaches from the negative c. While pag from the right naman siya, if approaches from the right, instead of writing a negative c, ito na yung limit of the function as x approaches c from the right. Or I should say, mas mauna yung c from the left. Then we have the limit of the function x as x approaches c from the right. So ang ibig sabihin is the limit from the left is not equal to the limit from the right. That is the time that the limit does not exist. Wala tayong limit na makukuha kapag yung left side is not the same as to the limit of the right side. And considering alone yung left side lang, ito yung tinatawag nating single limit or one-sided limit. So meron siyang limit kapag yung left side lang ang pinag-uusapan. Meron siyang limit kapag yung right side lang ang pinag-uusapan. Pero in totality, there will be no limit if, ito nga, the limit from the left and the limit from the right are not equal.